Hello everyone, it's Laurel here from Forever Purple Creations, and I just wanted to come on and share a project share and a challenge for, this is for Colette Garland for her Country Creational Swaps group. No, well it's for her and for her group, but it's for her subby challenge giveaway that she is having that ends in, I think, the end of next week. I know I'm running a little late, but I'm always super busy and always super behind. So I just wanted to come on and share my projects with you real quick of what I made for her. And I know most of you have probably seen this, but me and Maggie did some fabric tags, and one of her requests was for a fabric tag, so I already knew when I was making it who I was making it for. And Colette absolutely loves pink, so of course hers is done in pinks and whites, and I chose this beautiful little girl, and she has this beautiful pink ribbon in her hair, and I added a pink half back pearl, and then I just went around and added all kinds of different applique pieces. I just cut up different appliques and placed them in different spots, framing the picture. Something else that Maggie taught me, and that's a little crochet doily behind there with an applique on top, and some more appliques with just some flat back pearls. And this is a chiffon flower with a pearl, a bow, and another like a resin piece. So it's just all different pieces of appliques and stuff framed on top of, there's a piece of cardboard and then some batting and fabric, and that's how I made it. So I like, it's pretty pliable, but it's still pretty sturdy. And then I just kind of went around it with some different pink laces and on the bottom, and then on the back it just has this beautiful white fabric or cream fabric with this texture in it. And then I just framed it with some cream lace and white on the top, and then made a little pocket here, which is where I will put my information. So that is the fabric tag. And then she asked for a cuff or a bracelet or a ring or something to wear on her wrist while she's crocheting. Oh my goodness, see, because I've been crocheting like crazy while she's crafting. And she is going to wear them periodically on her shows. And if you are watching when she's wearing the one that you made her and you let her know, she is going to send you something, which I think is so absolutely sweet of her. Not necessary, but super sweet of her. So I wanted to make something special for her. So I took 2 pieces of this beige ribbon with this lace trim running through it, and I put some batting in between, and then I sewed them together. And then I spent a while trying to measure exactly all the way around to figure out what kind of stitch I could do to crochet around the entire thing. So that's what I did, and there are probably 3 or 4 rows, and then this scalloped row going around. And then I decided I didn't want the button or anything being on top, so I then decided to kind of add on, you know me, I kind of like to crochet out of my head, and add on a design to have a button loop and a side to hold the button. So I just came back in and I did this beautiful scalloped one first, or this popcorn stitch here, and then underneath it I did just some double crochets with some 3 chain loops, and made a very strong loop at this end. So that is the buttonhole, and it will be underneath. And I think it just looks really, really pretty when it's up like this. You can see this beautiful scalloped, this beautiful popcorn stitch. So then on the other side, I did the same thing with the popcorn stitch, and they're all poking through the wrong way, so I have to turn them all inside out, but I can do that later. And then I made this scallop stitch, and I kind of just went across and back and then around. It kind of looks like this, and it kind of goes up and around, and then I did the 3 chain stitch around the edge just to give it a little bit of a ruffled design. And then I sewed on this beautiful button, this wood button with a little it's got a little oh my god, what is that called? What is that, guys? Oh no, I can't go on until I know what it is. Doily. Oh my goodness. Why do those simple words escape our brain? But it's got like a little doily pattern on it. I just thought it was so pretty. So, and that's on that side. So then when you close it, it buttons. Well, of course it's going to button, but it will be like this underneath your wrist, so it doesn't take away from the cuff at all. So it's kind of underneath like that. And I would say you could wear it this way too if you want, but you can't because there's a purpose to this. So then I also wanted to make a dangle from it to go from her wrist to her finger and make a ring as well. And I wanted it all attached. So I came back in again and made two like scallop stitches with the 3-chain ruffle and made it so they had 2 little loops to hold the beautiful chain. And I did use a rosary, not an expensive one, and it hasn't been blessed, so by all means you can take it apart. If it's been blessed, you don't want to use it, but it was not. It was just from the dollar store, but I thought it was really pretty, and the beads are glass beads. They are not plastic. So I used that part of it and ran it down, and then I made a crocheted ring. And on the ring, I crocheted a little scallop stitch with a little loop to hold the other end of the chain, and then I sewed on this beautiful bling button, and it is metal, and I sewed that on there so that it comes down like this, and then the ring. And then I made 3 flowers for the top. I made this flower first, and I would tell you where I got it from, but it is not in English, and I just followed and counted stitches through the whole entire video. So it took quite a while to make this one, but I think it's a beautiful flower. I love the petals and how they curl up like that. And then I made 2 of these, which I just kind of make out of my head. It's just a normal, the 6 loops, and then with the little flowers on top. And I did do the 3-chain stitch around the edges of both of these. So these are both the same. Oh, and then in the center, I did the rolled roses one where you make the stitches and then you roll it up. So that's what's in the center of both of these, because these are like 2 little doilies, as I call them, or doily flowers. And then I sewed in some pearls on all of the flowers. They are all sewn in. They are not glued. There is no glue on this project. And then so I will try and attempt to put it on and show you what it looks like while it's on. And I made it a little bigger just because I have really small wrists, and I know everybody does not. So I wanted to make sure it would fit Colette. And then so I'm going to just put it on here with my other ring. So then it just goes like that. So that's how it looks when it's on. So this flower will be in the center. And then this comes down to the ring. She still has plenty of room to move and, use her hands and everything. But I think it turned out beautifully, and I absolutely love it. So that is my project for Colette's 400 subby giveaway, which I'm proud to say that she is already now beyond 500. I'm so excited for her. I know her channel will just continue to grow. She is an amazing crafter. She just can think just right out of her mind, and she makes just the most beautiful creations, and she is just such a sweetheart. You feel like you've known her for forever the first time you meet her and talk to her. So you definitely want to go check out her channel and her Facebook group, and I will link both of those in the description box below of this video. And this video will be up once she's received her items. So these are my 2 things that I made for Colette. So I just wanted to come on and share them with you. I hope you like these projects. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I am live every Friday, and there's always something fun going on my channel, and we're always working on something different. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will talk to you all soon. Don't forget to get out there and create something, and have a great day. Bye for now.